Luke 19.
And he sought to see who Jesus was, but could not because of the crowd, for he was of short stature. So he ran ahead and climbed up into a sycamore tree to see him, for he was going to pass that way.
I welcome you to this day. Let's continue with our discussion on Zacchaeus. Yesterday we considered the fact that he was seeking. The Bible says he sought to see Jesus. Zacchaeus was not a man that people fancied or admired. He was a man that people hated, but he sought to see Jesus. Today, in our meditation, I want to reiterate something that has been said for many generations. That is, the rich also cry. If I'm to present it in another way, I will say the rich also have need. The problem that people have made in life is to think that because someone is rich, he does not have need for anything. That's a lie. I have even seen, like yesterday, I encouraged us to seek the seekers and preach to them. It could surprise you that all these people that you call sinners have passion in their heart. I referenced Rahab, and Zacchaeus is a very perfect case study. He was considered a tax collector, a sinner, and whatever people branded him as, but in his heart he was seeking God. Rahab, that I referenced yesterday, in her heart she was seeking the God of the Jews. So that is the same notion that people have for rich people. There is nothing they need. They are already wealthy. What can they possibly need? That's wrong. And that notion, that misconception, even makes it impossible for us to preach to rich people. You have to be bold with the gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ. You can't see a millionaire, and because you think he's a millionaire, you will not reach out to him and preach the gospel to him. No, that's not supposed to happen. But what does he need the gospel for? He has everything that he needs. The gospel does not answer to materialism. The gospel answers to something higher and deeper than materialism. And people might have materialism, but they don't have that thing. Zacchaeus had everything, but there was a vacuum in his heart. Have you ever thought of that? All these rich people that you see, there's a vacuum in their heart. So here is my submission. The only person that is needless is God. When Jesus wore flesh, Jesus had need. He had need for Peter to give him his boat to preach out of. He had need that would make him go to Lazarus' house and relax. Once you are in flesh, you will always have need. So as long as someone is rich, please understand that there is also a need, a yearning, a longing, a desire in the heart of that person that God can use you to meet. Why am I saying this? When I look at the life of Zacchaeus, I see that vacuum in him. He is wealthy. It's not every wealthy person that is satisfied. There is still a vacuum in them that God can use you, should use you to meet. That was Zacchaeus. He had a need, regardless of his wealth. Reach out even to the needy.